And we'll have a track champion in 20 laps, ladies and gentlemen. Crick Wheeling, look at them over here. They come. Green flag is out. And Del Rogie is your leader. Kevin Boland running second. George Hobaugh is third. Jim Racy in the fourth spot. Kevin Boland going into the turn very hard. Del Rogie holding him off here at the end of one lap. Racy into the first spot.
Del Rogie Jr. has to do is finish sixth or better in this race, and he'll win the track championship no matter what Jim Racy does. But Racy almost in trouble with Boland, slides out of it, holds on to third spot with Crawford right there in fourth.
And both of them get by Hobaugh. Hobaugh slipped back another spot. And the 777 on the inside tried to get by Rogie, but he couldn't do it here.
As they race into turns 3 and 4 now, Rogie trying to pinch Boland down to the inside, forcing Boland to have to work on the inside lane. Normally we see Kevin on the top side of the track, but he switched lanes tonight with the 777 car. Rogie still holds on to the number 1 spot. They're side by side out of 2.
Down the back chute they go, and Boland puts on the afterburners, and he pulls the lead. But we've got 2 cars tangled up over here. Latshaw was one of them in the 64. I believe the other one's the 38 of Weber. Reverend Kevin and the French Phil Flyer. Here they come. And Boland couldn't grab the lead. That's what Rogie can do with him around the outside.
Well, Rogie likes the outside lane, and so does Joe Crawford. He's trying to get around Jim Racy for the number 3 spot, but Boland has the lead convincingly going into turn number 3.
And this will be 4 laps down for Boland as the leader. Rogie running second. Racy is third.
As they race their way through turns 1 and 2, Boland has got about 10 to 12 car lengths on Rogie. Jim Racy holds on to third in car number 32, followed by the 25 of Joe Crawford and the number 17 now of Skip Moore. Rogie just trying to hold on to get that track title, Walt. And Jim Racy in trouble in turn number 1 as he loses control of car number 32. Leaps it out up there. That's going to set him back and just about clinch this title for Rogie, Walt. Walt just checked, it would be his 7th win, and I believe that that would set a modern-day record here at Tri-City for the number of wins in a single season. Green flag is back out, and Rogie is under challenge from Joe Crawford for the number 2 spot.
And Crawford down on the inside, and he may squeeze by down the back chute. And here comes Brian Swartzlander. Brian almost coming alive here.
Well, and Brian Swartzlander making a quick move in there to try to battle with Rogie for the number 3 spot as Joe Crawford is up for number 2 position. As they head out of turn number 2, Walt, it's going to be Boland, Crawford, the 20D of Del Rogie Jr., Brian Swartzlander in the 11R, and the 17M of Skip Moore.
And this will be 7 laps for Boland. Crawford in second spot, and this might be worthwhile to give Crawford a second in the points with Jim Racy way in the back.
And Joe Crawford got a little sideways there going through turn 4. That allowed Kevin Boland to open up a little bit of ground on the rest of the field. Del Rogie holds on to third. Again, he's got to finish 6th or better to clinch the title, regardless of what Jim Racy does. But Jim's got a long way to go to try to score a win. Battle for third into 3 and 4.
Swartzlander moves up into third. Swartzlander holding that third spot down the back chute. This will be the halfway.
As they race into turns 1 and 2, again, your leader is still Kevin Boland in the 777, followed by the 25 of Joe Crawford. The 11R of Brian Swartzlander, a 4-time track champion, is up into the number 3 position, followed by the number 20D of Del Rouge Jr., currently the point leader and trying to hold on for a track championship, which will be worth $3,000 to the winner. And the 17M of Jackson Center's Skip Moore holds on to the 5th spot. Meanwhile, Rouge trying to make a move on Brian Swartzlander heading into 3.
And they've got to both get down on the inside with a half car of Weber up on the high group.
Trouble in turn 2. Yellow flag came out for a car spun out up there in corner number 2. Oh, he's on fire. Red flag comes out because the car's on fire up there.
8 more laps to go. Green flag is out. Single file Indian style restart. Bollinger leader. And yellow comes right back out. Somebody jump. All right, I guess the word is that Bolin took off a little too quick on the guys.
A banging bumper. We're going to go green low.
Okay, and there we go. He's all off nice and clean. Bollinger leader, Crawford running second.
Shandell Wright's getting in the mix, and here is Dave Schrader making a diving move under Skip Moore, coming off turn 2 to take over 5th in the 6-pack.
Schrader on the move here, up to 5th.
Joe Crawford and Brian Swartzlander closing in on Kevin Bowen. Swartzlander trying to make an inside move on the 25 of Crawford to take over the number 2 spot. They'll put the Rap Racing number 11 on victory lane for the first time since 1999 with Scott Godak behind the wheel.
Here they come for 14 laps. Bowen still your leader, second close. Here's the 25, and he's still ahead of the 11R. Schrader in that 5th spot, but Del Rouge has moved a little bit ahead of him now.
Josh Skarzensky has also passed Skip Moore as he's up into 6th in car number 9J. The defending track champion getting a lap there from Skip Moore as they bump wheels going through turn 2 a little bit earlier. And Moore with that move unfortunately opens the door for Shandell Wright to get underneath him. And Shandell trying to make a move to grab the number 7 spot in the yellow car number 8.
Down the back chute, working on lap number 16. And here comes Crawford coming up on Bowen. Is working down on the inside. Bowen gets high. Crawford gets the lead. Oh, a little bit of contact. Brian Swartzlander right with him. Down the back chute, working on lap number 17.
Joe Crawford going for his 2nd win of the season. He won on opening night in car number 25. And now Bowen really feeling heat from Brian Swartzlander as they nearly make heavy contact through turn 4.
17 down, we got 3 to go. Here's Swartzlander on the inside of Owen. Well, down the back chute, trying to make a move. Swartzlander noses ahead into that 2nd spot.
And it looks like Kevin Bowen's left front is almost hanging loose out there, Walt. There may have been some damage from that contact with Joe Crawford, but he holds on to it. He grabs 3rd, he falls back to 3rd as Swartzlander's moved up to 2nd. Brian going after Joe Crawford to get his first win here for the first time, I think, since 2001.
Down the back chute, this will be the white flag for Joe Crawford, doing everything he can do to win the championship.
We talked to Joe Crawford earlier, Walt, and he said he was just going to go out and try to win the race and let the points follow their nose. And he's going to do that because he's trying to race underneath Dan Weaver, going through 3 and 4 for the win.
And here comes Joe. He's going to bring home the bacon, it looks like. Joe Crawford is the winner. Brian Swartzlander 2nd, Bowen 3rd. Rouge gets a point championship with 4th.
Waiting for Joe to get out of the car as he wins his 2nd race of the season here at Tri-City. His boy won the bike race earlier, and now he wins here tonight in the modified feature. Joe out of Polk picking up his second win of the season. How about it, folks? Let's hear it. Joe Crawford. He's a little excited, folks. Gets a hug from his wife and Sherry Schiffer. Joe's real excited. Joe, why don't you pull out a 50-50 ticket first for a lucky fan, and we'll get a few words in with you. How much money? $1,210. 934-351. 934-351. Pick up your ticket at the 50-50 booth. Congratulations, young man.
It don't get any better than tonight. I beat that old red 777. Yeah!
He's excited, folks. You certainly did. Beautiful inside pass. Tell us about it.
Well, at the beginning of the race, I could see I could stay with him, and then I messed up coming into 3, and he got away from me. And I was hoping for a caution. And he was struggling through the corner. It looks like that traction control is really screwing him up tonight.
There's always the rumors about the traction control. This car didn't have it, though. I mean, did your car get hurt at all? Did you feel anything different when you made contact here in the front stretch?
No, it seems it's all right. He's done the same to me, so.
Joe, I mean, this is your second win this season. I mean, you started out with a bang right off of victory lane, and then week in, week out, so you'd be right there and just couldn't pull it off. Tonight it worked out for you.
Well, we was just trying too many things, and we started going back, just keeping the car the same, and I kept getting more consistent. I didn't win the points this year, but this is a heck of a way to finish the season.
Absolutely is, and we offer a hearty congratulations to you for that. How about thanking some sponsors?
I want to thank my wife and kids. They put up with a lot of crap from me all year, and so does my mom. I got to thank her, too. If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here tonight. I want to thank Fletcher's Articat Sales and Service, Franklin BP, Royers Windows, Sherry Schiffer Salon, H H Motors, Big Daddy Speed Center, Crawford Chiropractic. Forgetting anyone? I think I got everybody. My pit crew, Schwab Ford for sponsoring us, Coors Hard Charge Award tonight. This is the best time racing I've had all year.
Congratulations, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Let's hear it, folks, for Joe Crawford out of Polk, picking up another win here. And, well, when we get a chance here after we get some photographs in, we'll go ahead and talk to our point champion for 2000.